This complex position was reached in 1958 in the Soviet Chess Championship. The game was between Grandmaster Alexei Suetin and the Grandmaster Georgy Borisenko. And the one modification is that this pawn on a6 wasn't there in the actual game. I'll link the game in the comments and in the description. But it's complicated because you've got a queen and a bishop against two rooks and a knight. Quite interesting. And you've got this hit on the undefended pawn here. You've got a king that is nearly in a back rank weakness. If we could teleport one of our rooks to one of these squares, our opponent would have to interpose with the bishop, and then we could capture the bishop with check. But the thing is, if we allow our opponent to take this a-pawn, the queen will then be defending the e1 square. So we have to find a way to exploit this back rank weakness through tactical maneuvering. Well, the first move should be fairly evident. The knight covers b7, and so we're going to go ahead and place our rook thereupon, skewering the queen and the b1 square. The queen will no doubt take our a5 pawn, defending e1. We give the check. Now, you might be tempted to play knight d3 because first rule of the pinned piece is attack it again. The problem is, now that the rook is no longer on f7, the diagonal to the king is open, and as you can see, his queen can move to a2, forking our king and our rook, so knight d3 would be fatal. How do we make knight d3 meaningful? Well, we get his queen where the bishop is, because then our knight will not only be attacking the queen, it'll be controlling f2. These two are still boxing in the king. And the knight will be defending the c1 square. So rook takes bishop, knight to d3, attacking the queen, covering f2, and defending c1. That reintroduces the back rank weakness, so the queen is going to be forced to take our rook. And we go into a winning endgame with our knight and an outside pass pawn. Bada bing, bada boom.